Good morning, North Hunterdon High School. Welcome to Friday, finally Friday. It is May 29th, 2020. We have 6 days of virtual learning to go. That includes today, and today is an A day. I am outside in our courtyard today because I'm going to talk in a few minutes about our textbook return and locker cleanout for those students who want to participate in that. Before we get there, a few reminders. First off, students and parents, check your email for some reminders sent out by our Education Association, the North Hunterdon Voorhees Education Association, about some of their summer programs. The first program that they have coming up is a mock interviews. So if you are going to be participating in college interviews or job interviews, you can have a free practice interview sponsored by the North Hunterdon Education Foundation. So check that out. And then there's also a whole series of summer college workshops on a variety of topics. I would encourage you to check out your email to learn about how you can learn about the college application process, become better prepared for the college application process, and get some tips and help with writing college essays. So again, students and parents, check out that information. Should be in your email. Also, another reminder that the deadline to order yearbooks is on June 1st, which is coming up. Our yearbooks, we have been told, will be arriving at some point later this summer, so we will not have them for the end of this school year. Their factory was closed down due to the coronavirus. They are back in operation, but they will not have our yearbooks ready for the end of the school year. So when we get a date about when we will have them, we will let everyone know and set up a schedule on how we're going to distribute them. But the deadline to order them is June 1st. So if you want a yearbook, make sure you order it. Also on your screen should be a reminder about choir auditions. If you're interested in becoming part of our choir and want to audition, you need to contact Miss Mayo. I think they're actually having an interest meeting today. I'm sorry, it's Miss Cudworth now. She's married, Miss Cudworth. And you can contact Miss Cudworth or Mr. Hopta about the auditions and email them for more information. Underclass awards. Underclass awards were supposed to be happening today. We are not doing that obviously in person, but we have put together what I think is a pretty good virtual ceremony for our underclass awards. The link is on the North Hunterdon website on the left-hand side for 2020 end-of-year events. You'll find it for the underclassmen awards. So I would encourage students and parents to check that out. We'll be posting similar links next week for our senior awards and senior athletic awards. So today, check out the underclassmen awards. I'm out here in the courtyard today because I want to talk about textbook return. So our textbook return and any other obligation return is set up for next week to occur here in the courtyard outside of our main courtyard theater entrance. We're going to try to do everything outside to be as safe as possible. We're going to have tables set up. We'll keep everybody 6 feet apart, and we will have different stations to drop off athletic material. So if you have athletic equipment, you want to drop that off, we'll have Mr. Mattis there to collect that. We have tables set up for textbooks. If you are dropping off a textbook, by the way, you will be asked to insert in it a form that tells us what teacher it goes to. So we sent this form home. If you don't have a printer at home, we will have some here for you to use, but if you can print it out at home and come prepared, that'll save us a little time here. But you just put the name of the teacher on top. So this is Mrs. Rhodes' class, reading the Odyssey. So we're just going to put that in there, and we'll have a pile of those books that we'll get to the right teachers. We'll also have a station set up to return calculators and the library books as well, and also pay any other obligations. So we'll have everyone spread out here as we try to keep everyone spaced out 6 feet apart and our crowds to a minimum. So we're spacing this out over the course of 4 days to be in compliance with our maximum capacity allowed here. So we are running a very skeleton crew of folks here. Students, you will be permitted to go into the building if needed. And by if needed, pay attention to the fact that underclassmen, you will be having the same locker next year. So if you just have an old textbook and a couple of pencils in your locker and you don't need that this summer, just leave it there. It'll be there for you next year. There's no reason for you to go back in the building. On the other hand, if there is something in your locker, whether it's your hallway locker or the gym class locker or maybe something out of your sports locker room, we will provide you with the opportunity to do that. So we will make that available. But again, let's really try to keep this on an as-needed basis. If it can wait till next year, let's just keep it there till next year because, again, students, you'll have that same locker. Underclassmen, you can also keep your Chromebooks. So there's no need to return your Chromebooks. You can keep them. You don't even need to bring them back on the day that you're assigned. Seniors are a different story. You do need to return your Chromebook, so you will have to bring them in, and your day to return materials is on Friday, June 5th, and you'll also be picking up your caps and gowns during that time. All right, so that's our obligation return and locker clean out. I'll explain that a little bit more again next week, but that starts on Tuesday of next week that we'll be doing that right here, hopefully out in the open. If it does rain, we have plans to space everybody out in the main gym, so and using a couple hallways as well. But again, the idea is we have spaced this out over 4 long days for the staff members involved, so that we have plenty of distance between everybody and only a few students arriving at a time. So students, please make sure you're adhering to the schedule that was sent out for your return time. All right, now on to seniors. Graduation. Last night, it continues to evolve. More guidance was sent out that says that you can do the drive-in and drive-through graduations, but you are still limited to their capacity requirements, which are 25 people outside of cars. That severely hinders our ability to safely and effectively provide a quality program for a time when we can only have 20 people outside of cars. That includes, you know, all of the staff that are involved in presenting the graduation, the students that would be speaking at graduation, the folks who are recording the streaming video, putting up the backdrops for the projector, you know, the recording of the streaming video, the folks who will be assisting with parking, our police who would need to be on hand, as well as maintenance staff, and typically we also have a rescue squad available. So to limit that to 25 would be extremely challenging for us to put on an event that would be of quality. We also would have to have cars spaced out 6 feet between, and with the no virtual, or with the drive-in movie setup, you can't have cars back to back because you wouldn't want an SUV sitting in front of a smaller car. You need to have the space in between each one, 6 foot in between. You can't have cars idling as per ordinance, so cars would have to be off, windows down. On a hot day, that could be rather unpleasant. So at this point, we are leaning toward, and will get information in your email today about doing a virtual graduation on June 12th. We will be distributing some caps and gowns as well as diplomas, which you'll find out more information about that in your email beforehand. And then we will look to plan another event when we are allowed to have those larger gatherings, which hopefully will be after that July 6th date that Governor Murphy set. Hopefully our allowable size goes up past that point, and again we can work with our class officers to see what an event would look like based on revised restrictions, which hopefully we'll receive at some point between now and July 6th. So with that, North Hunterdon, have a great day. We will hopefully have a great weekend. I'll talk to you more on Monday with some more reminders about our obligation return, and I'll provide a little bit more detail about our graduation plans for our seniors out there. So we're going to end the day on a very positive note. Today is the last Friday of the month, which means it is Lion Pride Day. Our staff put together a video where they actually, throughout the month of May, have dedicated to run or walk a mile for each graduate. So the goal was to have staff dedicate 400 or pledge 435 miles. The pledge went way beyond that, and it actually, the staff logged throughout the month of May 2,553 miles, and they dedicated that to the class of 2020, and they created this little tribute video. So thank you to all of our staff members who participated, and I think everyone will enjoy. Have a great weekend, North Hunterdon High School. We will see you on Monday.
Hey seniors, our staff spent hundreds of hours walking, running, hiking, biking, thousands of miles for you. We miss you. We love you. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Come on, guys. Go Lions. Running for the seniors. Go seniors.
delay. I just wanted to congratulate all of you on your completion of high school and on your graduation, and to wish you the best of luck with your future plans.
Hey class of 2020, it's Mrs. Post here with a little advice. Whenever life gives you a storm, always make a splash.
Congratulations!
Hey all you seniors, you made it! Congratulations from Mrs. Waldron. Have a great summer and good luck in whatever you're going to do next.
Hi seniors, I just wanted to take a minute to say goodbye to all of you. And remember, it's never goodbye, it's see you later. Always remember where you came from. Your journey at North Hunterdon has come to an end, and I truly hope that you all enjoyed it to your fullest. You have all conquered challenges, developed skills, and made tremendous growth in just 4 short years. You have so much to be proud of as the class of 2020. I wanted to give a special shout out to you senior athletes. It has been an honor to coach the girls soccer and girls basketball programs, and you will all hold a special place in my heart. I have enjoyed watching all of you senior athletes compete over the last 4 years. As you graduate, don't forget what you have been taught, both on the field and off the field, the court, or the mat. Be a leader among your family and friends. Be a leader in your community or on your campus. Athletics have played an important role in your educational process. Your coaches, your teachers, and your parents have finished their task of training you. You will all do great things, and I wish you the best of luck. Go North.
Said it best. Be kind, be brave, and be you. Best of luck on the next leg of your journey.
There have been a lot of obstacles thrown your way, but like I always say, it's what you do after. How you react to things can literally change the world. It's time for you to go on and get out there and chase your dreams.